The dashboard section within Modeliks allows you to track your actual performance, actual financial performance versus your plan and versus previous periods, so that you can make confident and informed decisions for the future. Now, there are 6 subsections within the dashboard section. First one, financial statements, is a variance analysis on the 3 financial statements: the profit and loss statement, the balance sheet, and the cash flow statement. The variance analysis is by far the most important performance management tool for any organization. So what it allows you to do, it allows you to understand your actual performance versus your forecast, the dollar variance and the percent variance on every single line item within your P&L, balance sheet, and cash flow statement. It also allows you to compare your actual performance versus previous periods and versus the previous year. So you can easily understand in which areas of your business you're doing better than expected and which areas require some improvement actions to be taken. The second section the second subsection within dashboards is the charts section. Here, this is more a graphical representation or analysis of your actual performance, again, versus plan or versus previous periods. There are over 50 charts automatically generated, 50 dashboards, which allow you to understand your performance. Things like main KPIs like revenue, your total revenue, EBITDA, your net cash flow and cash balance, your profitability margins, all your operating expenses comparison, actual versus forecast or actual versus previous periods, income statement bridge, revenue breakdowns, revenue bridge, literally any chart on that is important for you to understand how your business is performing versus plan and versus previous periods is already automatically calculated. So that you can graphically, in a matter of minutes, understand how your business is performing and where improvements are required. The third section is single indicators. This is the area where if you want to look at one specific indicator, let's say total revenue, to understand how is your total revenue, actual revenue versus plan versus previous year and previous periods. The ratio section is a collection of the 16 most important ratios that any business should follow to understand their performance. Your profitability ratios, gross profit, EBITDA margins, operating profit margin, net profit margin. Your return ratios, return on assets, return on equity, and so on. Your leverage ratios, debt ratio, debt to equity ratio, debt service ratio, and your liquidity ratios like current ratio, cash ratio, and so on. So 16 of the most important ratios automatically calculated for you to be able to understand how you're performing on those important ratios. The last 2 sections are custom KPIs and custom dashboards. Now, up until this point, there are over 100 charts and tables that help you understand your performance or the performance of your business. But no one wants to look at 100 charts and tables. So this is where custom KPIs and custom dashboards come in handy. The custom KPIs section allows you to create a list of the 10, 15, 20, whatever that number is, of the most important KPIs for you. You list them down here, and then you can follow the performance on only these 10, 15 most important KPIs in just one page. See how you're performing on them. Again, actual versus forecast versus previous period versus previous year. You can add any of the KPIs that you have in your any of the KPIs that you have in your financial model, and over 200 standard KPIs that you can add to your KPI list. Or if you want to create custom indicators for yourself, you can do that as well by setting a formula for those custom indicators. And then finally, the custom dashboards. Again, this is a graphical representation of your performance. What the custom dashboard allows you to do is create 1 or 2 or 3, how many custom dashboards you need, where you would add only the most important charts and tables from the previous sections to this custom dashboard, so that this is when you evaluate your performance on, let's say, monthly basis, the first place you come is here to your custom dashboard. You have your 10, 15 important charts, you look at them, and if you need to go into more detail, you go into the other sections. Otherwise, these charts and tables should give you the full understanding of how your business is performing. So the way it works is that I've created here just a sample custom dashboard where I've added a few charts: income statement, revenue, operating expenses, profitability margin, and so on. and let's say gross profit monthly. So let's say that I want to remove the gross profit monthly chart. Just by clicking on this trash can here, you can remove it from your custom dashboard. And then if you want to add another chart or another table, maybe from variance analysis or from the charts here, if you want to add another chart, you just go here, you find the chart that you want. Let's say I want to add the let me see, I want to add the operating expenses monthly chart. You just click on this little star here. It'll ask you to which custom dashboard you want to add it. Lagos custom dashboard, add, and now when I go to custom dashboard, I will see that the operating expenses monthly has been added to my custom dashboard. You can move your charts around so that you can put them in the order that you want them to be in, so that you have the perfect flow for your management reporting. And that's it. The dashboards module is the module that helps you truly understand how your performance, how is your actual performance versus plan in previous period, so that you can make confident decisions about the future. The last thing I want to say for the dashboards module is that if you have a bit more complex company structure, and we've been going through this demo with the example of a retail chain with 4 stores in two different regions, and they all consolidate in total company. In that case, also the dashboards section allows you to understand the performance on any particular part within the business. So here, these are the charts and the numbers for the total company. But for example, if I just want to look at how is my West region performing, I just select the West region, and I can look at the numbers only for the West region or for any specific store if I want to, across all sections within dashboard. So you can truly understand the performance on within every organizational unit within your company, and make confident decisions about the future.